And when we talk about resilience, we talk about our ability to come back from struggles, to come back from adversity. Because it's not good enough in this life to be able to bounce back once. We have to keep coming back again and again.
Hi, my name is Alana Hill, change leadership expert, speaker, author, and consultant. I talk about change leadership. I talk about overcoming adversity, both personally and professionally, about being adaptable. In this world, we have to be able to adapt to change. We have to be able to adjust our expectations, adjust our attitude to our circumstances.
Good afternoon from Houston. Good morning wherever you are. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here again virtually. As we get into this, I want to start by asking, what do you think? And I want you to put some responses in the chat. I want you to tell me what you think diversity means to you. We'll talk about why inclusion matters and how you can continue to be part of making that happen. Really quickly, there are 3 key benefits for inclusion in the workplace. Innovation takes place when collaboration takes place. And collaboration takes place when inclusion takes place. See how that works together? We have to create environments where all voices can come and help arrive at better solutions.
You know, when it comes to not just talking about resilience, but helping people build and establish and become comfortable in their own resilience, that's something that is incredibly personal to me. Having lost my mom when I was a senior in high school, ultimately, I'd actually lost her when I was 12 years old when she became addicted to drugs. But going through that tumultuous time in my life, at the time was an incredible struggle, but has really built a fortitude in me that allows me to overcome challenges as they come, and unfortunately prepared me for the passing of my own son. So it's really taught me that in life we're going to get knocked down, and we're going to get knocked down again, and we could possibly get knocked down again. And successful people keep getting up.
Now, I mentioned that I started in oil and gas is very cyclical. It goes up and down like a roller coaster. I think that's why I love roller coasters. But it goes up and down. But you know what else goes up and down a lot? Life. Lots of highs and lots of lows. Lots of successes and lots of failures. Now, one thing champions will always tell you is that we don't lose, we what? Win. We don't lose, we learn. So even a failed attempt is a learning opportunity. And that means the next time you get to do it better. You get to do it with the knowledge and the information that you got from the first time. It's full of ups and downs. And so you have to be ready for them. And resilient people are stretched, they're warmed up, and they're ready.
The reality is, and you've heard me say it time and time again, so many times, I put it in a book, right? Change needs a catalyst.
So helping people find their catalyst is something that I find particularly important. Being able to know what drives you, what motivates you, understanding your purpose and passions and how those determine your priorities. I talk about utilizing that to help build your resilience.
When we talk about, as project managers and project leaders, we have to motivate teams, don't we? How can you motivate people if you're not motivated yourself? You can't, can you? You can't give to people what you don't have. So as project managers, we can't encourage people with their why if we don't know our own why. So we have to start with the self-awareness and start with the understanding of our own motivations. In my own case, part of my motivation for being a project manager was because I've been accused of being a cheerleader. Oh, Alana, you must have been a cheerleader before. Actually, I was, and I was a good cheerleader. I could cheer a winning team, I could cheer a losing team, but I could cheer a team. And the whole beauty of that is the ability to then pass on and spread, as I call it, contagion, which is called your attitude. But you can't do that if you don't know your own catalyst. If you yourself have not figured out why you're doing what you're doing.
Organizations that want their teams to excel even in the face of adversity and uncertainty call me. They call me to create a strategy that will help their team members and their team leaders understand how to lead their teams through turbulent times. You see, the Miss Engineer way is about having a critical eye and a compassionate spirit. See, leaders have to have both. And organizations call me because I help develop in their leaders the balance of their emotional intelligence and their intellectual intelligence.